Hey Retro Gamers, how you doing? Cesar here today, and I got my oldest son, little Cesar, in the back right there.
Hello, hello.
Say hello, Cesar. What are we working on today?
So we just modded our GameCube DLL 101, I think.
Yeah, so Cesar brought the GameCube open for me already, which was pretty fun because he gets to learn how to take one apart. And you got to use a special bit that he had to buy. I believe it's a 4.5 millimeters when I read online, right?
Yeah, 4.5 game bit.
Game bit. So you got to get that bit, and then you take off the 4 screws, and then you got to get into it under the drive where it reads. We have to solder some points. I'll probably place an image. I might still have it up here so you guys can see that. All right, so what we have here is a Raspberry Pi Pico, right, Cesar?
Yeah,
That's
Raspberry Pi Pico.
So that's called a Pico. And then all these labels that you see here on the drive is going to tell you where you got to run your wires. So something that we learned where we messed up was this guy right here is actually under the board, under the main motherboard. It's not next to this area. So you're going to have to run your wires under both of those, and then they're going to meet somewhere in front of the GameCube. So we'll show you what that looks like here as we put it all back together. But you have your GP point there as an example, and that's going to be on the motherboard, and you're going to run that wire from there to there, that wire from there to there, and then 2 here, and then you got the ground, which is right there. That's your ground, and that's going to run again to that location. So the image will be pretty straightforward how that's all hooked up. You're going to want to jump GP6 and GP7 are going to be connected together. And then this is the beauty of what you'll see. All right, kids, don't be scared. This is a CRT monitor that I bought when I was 13 years old with my paperboy money. And you can see here, still works great. It's an old Sony 13-inch. Here's our GameCube right there. And so in order to boot up into the Raspberry Pico, which is right there, you see the LED light is on, you have to have an SD card that is flashed for it. What's this drive called right here, Cece?
Some of them are called SD Geckos. This one's just a similar one. I don't know what it's called exactly, but
so you can see that it booted into this menu where now you have access to it looks like a game folder, something called Swiss is another folder, and so Swiss is the actual, looks like BIOS that's running, right?
yeah.
This service. So what we'll do is we'll post below this video all the links to stuff that you're going to need to build this. Looks like there's a few games in there. You want to just test one real quick?
Yeah, let's just Animal Crossing.
Oh, I love how it shows the graphics of each game.
Here, I'll just do this.
So we're loading. We haven't tested this out, so you guys are watching this on the fly.
Still loading. And then boom, right there.
Looks like we're in. That's beautiful. Nothing like running your ROMs on true hardware instead of emulation. Nothing like it. Because now you know you're getting a solid read. You don't have to worry about discs being scratched. Pretty awesome. Hey, Steve, this is awesome. I like it.
Yeah, this is nice.
Caesar's excited. He's going to say a few words about it. And that's a wrap. All right, guys, so that's a wrap. We're going to put this GameCube back together, though, so that you guys can see how it's being put together and how we run all the wires. We may have to extend some of the wires because we had to run them kind of short. So if they're too short, we'll have to extend it. So all you really need is a soldering iron and know how to solder, maybe some flux so the solder sits better. And also, Cesar spent some money on some parts. So what'd you buy?
So I bought the Raspberry Pi Pico, obviously, which is connected.
How much does that Pico cost?
$10.
$10 for a Pico.
I bought this thing for our specific GameCube model. It doesn't have the extra memory expansion on the bottom, so you have to use one of these, which is I think also around $10, $10, something like that. And the micro SD card, I got a 400 one, which is can fit all the games that I'll ever need to play on this thing. and that was about 30 bucks, 40 bucks.
So you're 50. You're about 60 bucks in, right?
Yeah.
60 bucks in parts. So that's all it costs. And then of course you have to have. There's a lot of free ROM sites out there because these games are old and they're expired. They're retro games.
Yeah. You can also burn your discs using the disk drive, I believe.
Oh, you can read them off the disk drive as well.
Yeah, you can read them and then burn them onto the SD drive.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So, so that's it. This is a quick and easy mod. But make sure you don't make the mistake we did. Is solder both areas on top. You gotta have one chip at the bottom. You gotta solder, and then the other one is the area that you solder there. If you don't feel comfortable doing it, just reach out to me, and then I may be able to assist you on. If you want to ship your GameCube to me, we can take care of that for you. All right, that's it for today. Any other concerns or questions?
No, I think that's it.
All right, guys. Thanks. That was fun. Hey guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that video and learned a lot. So I hope that you understand the passion that we have for old school retro gaming. That's something that we've always enjoyed here in the family, and I'll be upgrading my GameCube to the latest fix that my son has, so that I can play some of that fun old retro games. And it is also compatible with even the original disc, which is really cool. So if you guys have any questions, just comment below this video. I'll have all the parts that you need to do this mod. Take care, guys.